Welcome to another How to Grime video, and this particular video came about because as I was writing a 16-bar verse earlier this week, I realized while I was writing it that the bars weren't powerful enough, weren't impactful enough. So this got me thinking, how can I write bars that I'm proud of and that don't suck all the time? Then I realized that I was writing and rhyming out of habit, not creativity. If you can write bars in a creative mindset, they won't suck 99.9% of the time. But can you even get better at creativity? Well, here's a few things you can try to get into a creative mindset for writing better bars. Let's get into it. Right, the first thing that you might want to do is declutter your head, right? You have to forget about all this sort of stressful crap that's going on in your thinking. Work, school, arguments, whatever happened in your day, right? You can do this by putting on a beat that you really enjoy freestyling to, right? And just to get into the vibe of rhyming and writing creative bars, okay? You can also do this by listening to some music that gets you in a, musical mood, a creative mood, helps you forget about all your crap and declutter. You can also do this by writing bars in a different room, a room that's quiet or away from noise, and then you can fully get into that creative process. Write bars loudly, say whatever you want without any distractions, right? The second thing that I'm going to tell you to do is you have to be truly enjoying the process, right? This is why it's important to make sure you truly love the genre of music that you've chosen. Some days I don't really feel that creative writing to grime beats, so what I'll do instead is write to a new school or preferably an old school hip hop beat, because I actually enjoy that old school hip hop sound and that style of lyrical writing, right? You don't want the process of writing your bars to be a means to an end. You want to make sure you fully focus on each bar to ensure it's the best possible punchline that you could have put on the page at that time. So try making it interesting by using rhyme schemes that challenge you, or taking little breaks here and there when you notice yourself getting bored or thinking about doing something else for a short while, right? So it's important that if you're not feeling instrumental or you're not feeling it today, you find that instrumental that you are feeling, you find a way to make it more interesting and make sure you're enjoying the process. This is really important for getting into that creative state. The third and final tip that I'm going to give you is to go into it with a plan, alright? So this should have been number one, was to be it's the most important tip, the one that's helped me the most, channel creativity before writing bars. So go into it with a plan, but be prepared to remold that plan to allow the creative juices to flow and not be restricted when things don't go according to plan. So for this reason, it doesn't really matter if your plan is vague, like I just want to write about my life and the way I see it, right? That's still something to work with. It will get your brain thinking in a general direction for lyrics rather than just giving you random lyrics that don't relate to any other lyrics that you've written. So always go into it plan, always go into it with some sort of topic, some sort of anchor to your verse that you can go into, right? Because then that gives you a start, that gets you started, and creativity is more about getting started than, trying to stick to a specific guideline, a specific template the whole way through. Once you get started and the creative juices are flowing, you find it easier to continue and easier to carry on. Okay, quick bonus tip or side note, you have to give it a lot of time. So what this simply means is you'll be better off allotting maybe 2 hours to writing a verse than just 30 minutes, right? Especially if you're just starting out in learning how to get into a creative state every time you write lyrics. If you already know how to get into a creative state like that, snap your fingers, then this is fine. You can literally write a sick verse in like 20 minutes. But if you're not, a bit more time, so like 2 hours, because on average it takes your brain about 30 minutes to adjust to the activity that you're doing. So if you've been focusing on something else and then you just decide to write bars, it's not going to start flowing for you straight away. You need to give it a bit of more time, so a lot like 2 hours, just to give yourself that 30 minutes to get into the vibe, get into the flow and get into creativity properly. Okay, and that is the end of the video. If you're still here, thank you very much for sticking around, and if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for that. You're a big help, you make the channel possible. And before I go, I just want to make a quick announcement. If you're interested in supporting the channel and you're also interested in getting some super reliable home music recording gear, then go in the description, you find some affiliate links there, and by using these links to buy your gear, you'll be helping out the channel and also getting some really cool gear to record your music at home. But with all that being said, just once again want to say a big thank you to everyone that subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.
Talk like a G but you're bitch in a brain. Want to succeed and you're told what to do but you're quick to complain. And pristine cuisine, you get boiled like rice, cause you're broing and plain. Don't act evil insane, cause when shit goes down you can't handle the pain. I so high that the egos and planes can't compete, I'm speeding away, leaving dismayed. Cause when I'm spitting rhymes done, I'm a ticking time bomb. You can never beat on the shit that I'm on. Got plans on my mind, so waste man back off. No lube in my room, got no time to jack off. I ain't abusing the tube, there's no time to slack off. If I hear you on the tune, I'm turning the track off.